Hi guys, Vinaya Saunders here. Today we're going to talk about stress. So we all know stress, right? But nobody is going to untangle it, explain it how a normal person can understand. So if you go to your doctor, if you go to your acupuncturist or anybody, everybody talks about what is called the word stress. Oh, you may be stressed. Okay. So when you focus on external things that's not in your control, like, oh, it's 8:30 a.m., it's 8:30 a.m., I should have gotten done this, then you are telling your body that you are in an emergency mode. So, how does it affect your brain? It releases adrenaline and cortisol as a hormone, and in small amounts this will help you overcome that thing. Okay, the tiger scenario, you're like, okay, I can take care of it. But if these hormones are found over and over again, okay, when you're causing this pressure of it's 8:30 a.m., I need to get out, I need to get out of the house, why is there traffic? Now this can add to your focus loss, mood swings, memory loss, and fogginess, anxiousness, and you are easily overwhelmed. Does that make sense? Because there is this cortisol that is really high in your body. Now, this can also affect our heart and our blood pressure. So the same scenario that, oh, it's 8:30 a.m., I need to get out of the house. There will be traffic. Now, this makes your heart beat faster. Your blood vessels tighten, and this actually prepares your body to run and fight the situation. So if you're stressed all the time, then it puts extra strain on your heart and your blood pressure. So this is the risk that you're taking for your heart health. Is it even necessary? Like, you could be late and it's okay. Or take responsibility, wake up as early as possible so you don't have to take this amount of stress and pressure on your heart. Now, when you are stressed, your muscles and the body tension under stress naturally tightens. So when people come for yoga and they're doing yoga and hip yogas, why are they tight? Only because the muscles are protecting you from this tiger scenario that you caused in your head. It's not even real, actually. Like, if you were somewhere else, really in survival mode in the wild, I completely understand. But here, you're just waking up and you're going to work. That is so easy to commute sometimes. So they don't relax properly. The muscles don't relax properly. And this can cause pain, tension, headaches, even jaw pain from clenching and grinding your teeth. Now, if you go to a dentist, they say, oh, wear guards for your grinding tooth. But what are you doing again? You're not resolving the root cause of all these stress that you are creating in your head. Now, that whole teeth grinding will go into jaw being clenched, then you're not breathing properly, then it goes into, immune system compromise. Now, stress can actually boost your immune system for a moment. Like a roller coaster ride would just boost you into, like, oh my God, thrilling action. But the body that is preparing for any kind of injury or infection, in long term, this stress is going to slow down those WBCs, or the fighting agent in your body. Now what's going to happen is you will have compromised immunity. Then your digestive system, this is your first sign. Stress can upset your stomach because there is tiger. You are super scared, and that's going to affect energy that moves towards your digestion. When it thinks that you're in danger, you have loss of appetite, or you're overeating because your stomach is kind of scared, basically. You are causing pain, nausea, acidity, constipation. And if you already have gut issues, stress can make it even worse for you. Okay. Now, next is sleep. So, stress often makes your mind race. Yeah. When people come and say, Vinaya, my heart rate is high even when I wake up. In the middle of the night, it's high. Why? Because your mind is not shut down. You go work out in the gym at 9 o'clock, which most of the teenagers do, come back, you're still in that tiger scenario. Your body is in stress. Most women need at least 7 hours to get into parasympathetic nervous system. And if you're working out at 8 p.m., you are really in that sympathetic nervous system, going to sleep. And why would your heart rate come down? Because you are not even giving a night ritual for your body, and you wake up at night, you leave your body in the morning feeling very tired. There is poor sleep that causes all these stress to accumulate, and the cycle of exhaustion and tension keeps repeating. Okay, now let's go into skin and hair. We recently went to a restaurant where the waiter had so many pimples on her face. And because stress affects our hormones and blood flow, it can show up in your skin and hair. So when people come and say, my hair, I'm losing it like crazy, what do I do? You might notice more pimples, dullness, dryness in the hair, then hair fall. So your body is actually dealing with so much of stress that there is less energy to repair and glow. Get it? So again, when you go to a dermatologist or you're buying a new cream, you're applying a new hair oil or taking care, you're not working on the actual stress that you're causing to your body. Now, reproductive system, what happens? Stress can disturb the normal hormone balance. So imagine this cortisol and adrenaline is going back and forth and partying. You just storm out of the house, not wearing warm clothes. And if it is cold, your thyroid is affected. You're eating like crazy because you're stressed, your insulin gets affected, then your liver enzymes get affected. Now this all these things can reduce the effectiveness of your period cycles, and the regular cycles will get disturbed. You will have painful period, all those PCOD issues or perimenopausal stuff. All those things are completely related to the amount of stress you have taken during your age of that fertility period where you are having regular periods. It's also affected your mind by saying this is not the safe time to reproduce. Now, if you think about teenagers, this is how they're living. You wake them up in the morning, you say, shower, 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 let's get to the school. School bus is coming. And then there's so much of stress at school. So they are in chronic stress situation. So autoimmune disorder is high. PCOD, PCOS is high. Now, if you think about behavior and health issue, when you're stressed, many people actually go for quick fixes. They go for junk, they go for scrolling on Instagram, now smoking, drinking, vaping. All these habits may feel good for a moment because now dopamine gives you that, like, oh, I'm feeling so good, I am relaxed, I'm watching TV, but it creates more problem in long term. You suffer from guilt, more health issues, and more stress. The way you cope from this stress can either heal or hurt you. So, these are something that is called stress that puts your body into emergency mode. Now you go towards anxiety, depression, and if you don't slowly try to switch your habits and guide yourself to cope up with this stress in a better way, for a long time, if you don't focus, It wears down your body's immune system, heart, gut, sleep, skin, and your behavior. Now, there are multiple doctors who are addressing all these things. They don't come together. They only say it's due to stress. It's due to stress. This is why I say always focus on your wellness. Wake up in the morning, understand you are this infinite being who is having an amazing experience of being human. And you have all the choices to make where you enjoy waking up. First, feel your presence on this planet. We have been given so much to enjoy. That morning sunlight, morning breath, that quietness of the mind, very important. Don't shoot out of the bed because usually any new client I start teaching yoga, they just rock themselves up. And that's not okay. Take your time to slowly roll onto your right side and then come up. Unpeel yourself from the bed. So the heart has enough time to come upright. Your digestive system that was laying down and cleaning itself now has time to come up. Now your lungs love that breath when you become vertical. Then, when you step your feet on the earth or on the floor, you take a moment to be grateful that you have this whole stage, the drama stage, that is ready for you to play your role. And then slowly go into your day. Oh, Vinay, I don't have time for all these things. Wake up early. That's all you need to do. I can't wake up early. Then sleep early. Because once your body starts to understand how much of sleep it needs, how regulated your sleep cycle are, then it's going to really pay off. So that whole my heart rate is too high when I wake up in the morning has to come down slowly instead of getting onto propanol. Yeah, that's what they give for heart rate to increase. Guess what? You take that, your heartbeat kind of gets controlled. Once you get out of that pill, your heart has to readjust again. So make sure to take everything slow. Eat slow. Do I need this food? Am I stressed? Then maybe I'll skip my meal and just have something very small and nourishing instead of like consuming all that junk. Am I stressed? Then let me focus on the breath and take a walk instead of scrolling through Instagram because again, multiple dopamine effect, hormones are going crazy. So, I have explained how stress works on all system, okay? If your immunity is compromised, you're catching cold, you're falling sick, and it is because that word that the doctor says stress, you don't have to freak out. Understand where you are going wrong and slow things down in your life so that everything slows down. My favorite part is listening to Chopin. I hope I'm saying it right. Going back to my 1800s, just British suburbs where everything slows down and life becomes so peaceful because I am here to have a human experience that is so beautiful in itself that nothing else matters. Our minds are not made to consume the amount of information that's there out in the world. My bubble, my beautiful life is the most important thing I'm here for. I was gifted that. If I had to take care of Ukraine, Gaza, or any other place, I would be there. If I am not able to go be present and make a difference, then just understand you're not the chosen one to do that. Please enjoy your life according to what was given to you and reduce that stress so you can have a healthy life with the beautiful relationships you have. Because I see people who are in their 70s or 80s saying, what did I do with my life, and now why is my health this way, why am I struggling this way? Somewhere you wanted to control everything external but not your own health. So slow down, allow people to live, and you live in that divine bliss that was gifted to you. We're all privileged, we're all lucky. Just know that and settle down your day into a routine that can benefit you and your health in long run.